What's up, foul players? It is November 29th, 2022. The season went out last Saturday. So here we are with our 3-week split. Give the ducks a chance to rest and hopefully get some cold weather coming in. So I'm out at the farm checking on things. Thought I'd show you around a little bit and give you a status update. I'm Bruce and you're watching Foul Play Outdoors. Come on, Rosie.
You're watching the Foul Play YouTube channel.
Well, as you can see, we've got plenty of water in the bean hole. We've had a couple days ago we rained all day, and I guess that was Sunday. Today is Tuesday, and we're gonna get like a ½ inch or more tomorrow. So plenty of water. If you recall, this is the little dam where I put the drainage pipe in to control it, which obviously it's running over now. Let's go over here a little closer. It looks pretty good. Even the downstream side, the creek is backed up, so it's all pretty much the same level. I'm sure tomorrow, if it rains all day, this will be even higher. I noticed the river was up as well. Looks like the beavers are trying to add to this, which is 100% fine with me. I guess that's where all these sticks have come from. Maybe they just floated in. Yeah, this is running over. I'm glad to see it's not eroding. I guess this has been here long enough that it's packed in. But I am going to avoid walking on it if I can. Guess I can walk across. But bean hole's looking pretty good right now. Plenty of water. I'll share some drone footage I took from above. This looks really good. Looks even more open, and I'll show you some of the other holes as well. But I'm out here today. Got to change batteries in cameras. Even the solar panels, they just don't get enough sun this time of year, so I'll take them all home and charge them up and put just fresh AA batteries in the cameras to get me through the next couple days. I'll probably come out here Thursday, check on it again after the rain. I might do something about this. I thought about getting some corrugated metal roofing, cutting it into 1-foot strips and just pounding it into this and seeing if I can't capture some of this water. But goodness, I'm going to need a bunch of it. To do it right, I'd have to go all the way over there. It's 25-30 feet, so I don't know about that. Maybe I'll just see if the beavers will keep working on it. That would definitely be the best. So anywho, I'm going to go over here and tend to this camera, and then I'll take you around and show you what the other holes look like right now. Alright, so just a view of the other side of the bean hole here. This is where the rice came up the thickest, and it's finally, I guess, fully matured, which I would have liked to have seen a month ago. So just more evidence that I need to put stuff in earlier next year than I did this year, which I was already planning on doing. But good depth of water here, about shin high, right where we want it to be. Looks nice and open right there in front of the blind. I'd say it looks perfect. Just wish it was 10 times this big, but can't do anything about that, I guess. Okay, so also I wanted to point out that I finally got ducks on the camera. I've got the camera sitting in the blind facing this way, and 2-3 days ago I had a couple wood ducks that were sitting in there right in front of the blind. So that's good news. I had not seen them in here yet. So I'm flying over the couple times I've hunted, but now they're actually coming into the blind. So I'm excited. We're in the middle of our split right now. I didn't mention that earlier. Season went out Saturday after Thanksgiving and doesn't come back in until December 17th. So we've got 3 weeks here to kill and wait on ducks to show up. So I think we're getting some new ducks. We're getting some cold weather coming in here. We're getting plenty of water. It's shaping up. Could be a great final part of the season. Really excited. So I'm going to go walk to the other side of the farm and show you what the creek looks like. All right, here we are in the big hole, as I've dubbed it. This is where Tom and I did all the clearing back a few months ago, and this spot's looking a lot better. I was in here a couple weeks ago before I ran the pump and before we got the rain, and it just looked like muck out across here. I guess the vegetation has rotted more now. I'm not seeing as much of it in the water, and I put a drone up. I'll show you that footage. It looks much clearer from the air as well. It looks much better than it did a few weeks ago. It just looked like nasty, gross muck. I think that's why the ducks were not coming in here. And the oily film that had been on the water seems to be, for the most part, gone. So I just stuck a camera up here, facing back out of the cross. We sat over there past those decoys, and hoping that I'll get some ducks on the camera. So doing a little mid-season scouting here, or not mid-season, I guess it's the split right now. We're out of the season, but moving cameras around, checking on things and see how they go. So it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. All right, here we are on the creek. The beavers have been hard at work. You can probably hear the water running in the background from all the rain we've had overflowing their dam, and I think they're adding to it. As I mentioned before, this area right here was dry a couple months ago. Now it's flooded, and the creek is much higher than it had been. We hunted here Thanksgiving morning, the boys and I did, and then I came in here again the following Saturday. We didn't kill anything, mostly because we couldn't shoot, but also the ducks just weren't quite flying right at us, and we weren't set up properly. We were sitting right over here on the other side of these 3 trees. There's a lot of scrub and stuff over there that we were in, and we were way too exposed. But we saw a lot of ducks. Thanksgiving morning is probably about the most ducks I've seen out here, and 2 exceptionally large bats, which was kind of freaky. But we had a few groups that presented us with shots. They were flying right over the property line. The creek is the property line, so I was a little hesitant to take that shot. And they were landing. If you look over there in the sunny area, there's an open hole over there that's a result of this flooding. They were landing in it, and then they were also landing down here. We could see several large groups sail over our heads, way out of gun range, unless you're one of those guys that hunts Jordan Lake. Then they were probably too close to shoot. But anyway, they were landing down here right across from my blind, where the bean hole. So again, right across the creek. So lots of ducks in here. I saw good numbers on Saturday, not as many as I had Thursday. Didn't get off any shots, mostly because I just wasn't paying attention. I had a couple that were well within range that I just didn't see in time. So my fault there. So got a camera right on this tree out here facing the water. See what the duck's going to be doing. Watch them over the next 3 weeks, and see if they come in. So fingers crossed. I think weather's going to cooperate with us. It's supposed to be pretty wet. The extended forecast calls for a lot of rain. New ducks are coming into the area. I actually got a merganser on my camera over in the back hole either this morning or yesterday morning, which I don't really want to shoot a merganser, but if they're coming into town, that means that other ducks on the migration are probably coming into town as well. So I take that as a positive sign. We are seeing more mallards, just none of them want to give us a look. We're seeing some teal still, and of course tons of wood ducks. So it's looking pretty good. Pretty excited about this last part of the season. Everybody says the almanac is calling for a cold, wet winter. Bring it on. I hope so, as long as it doesn't freeze us out. I guess if it does, we'll just go hunt the river. But it's looking good. I'm hopeful. I just got to wait these 3 weeks. This is like telling a kid Christmas is tomorrow and then say, oh, actually no, it's 3 weeks from now. So anyway, it's good management. So I'm fine with it. I just want to get out and hunt some more. But that's it for the update and the walk around. I did take some drone footage. I'll share that at some point in time. Maybe while I'm talking right now. Who knows? We'll see. But got some views of all the holes from the air. They look pretty good. I know why they're landing in these other spots, because they're just a little more open, which I guess is what they're looking for. And they've been flooded longer, so they're probably used to seeing them. But at any rate, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy it, remember, thumbs up, subscribe, all that jazz. I appreciate it. Love having the followers. Love hearing from you guys as well. It's always great to hear, Ron and some of the other guys that are leaving comments on a pretty regular basis. It's fun to hear from you guys, so I really enjoy that, and I appreciate your support. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Bruce, and this is Foul Play Outdoors.